Warning, this podcast will contain spoilers.
And no Rolling Stones.
Very sad about that. What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the S10 on TV podcast for Supernatural Season 10, Episode 16, Painted Black. Not the good one. I'm your host, Mike, and joining me are Clio.
Hello!
And Omikins.
Hi.
Hi. And Dom.
I see a red door, and I want to paint it black.
No colors anymore. I want them all to turn black.
I was very disappointed that this one.
Yep.
Hey, you know, this episode was about a ghost, and it was not the ghost of Keith Richards, because he's not dead yet. Defying all logic.
That doesn't mean that Dean couldn't be driving around playing the song in his car.
I know, right? Even one reference...
Yeah. Not even.
Even 6 seconds of a reference?
You know what?
Actually, what were their... I didn't pay attention. What were their agent names? I didn't even catch that.
Allman and...
Yeah. Bits or something?
No, fuck. I don't remember. It
but
was
I mean, they did this before. They made... I forgot what it was, but it was, I think it was a Blue Oyster Cult song reference in one of their titles earlier this season.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the song was nowhere to be found, so, I mean...
Yeah.
Kind of a trend, I think.
Licensing and all
An
that
annoying
junk.
trend.
So...
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty far into their TV series, and I know a lot of shows and stuff, they license it to use for the broadcast, but then they change the songs on the DVDs, and I haven't purchased any of the Supernatural DVDs, so I don't know if they've changed any of the songs and stuff on there, because I feel like if they changed, like, what was it? The Reaper episode in season 1, like that scene would not work without that song, so I don't know.
That song, or none of the season finales would work without Carry On My Wayward Son.
Yeah, I don't know
Just
if on the
sound weird.
DVD they play the previously on Supernatural because you're watching them in a row, so I don't know for sure if they do that or not.
Do on Netflix.
Maybe.
Hey, aren't Netflix shows the DVD versions that they're streaming?
No.
No.
Okay. I was just asking. Anyway, more ghosts. And it's another good, unique ghost, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
Unique, New York. This one is a crazy Italian nun from the 1500s.
Yeah. I knew there was something weird about the two nuns' interactions, because they would just cut into them out of, like, nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that was a weird cut with no context, and now you're going back to the Winchesters. What is going on with these two nuns?
There's something funky about these nuns.
Oh, something is...
Something nutty. There's something nutty in the nunnery. Anyway, unique in the fact that in order to kill her, they had to burn a painting of her, because her blood and bone and flesh were in the paint pigment.
Yeah, she was a crazy.
That was actually really interesting because Dean's just like, burn the journal, burn it. And Sam's like, no, there
I'm
might
gonna
be
read-
something useful in here. Let me
the
read
journal.
this.
That's something Nikki pointed out to me a couple days when she watched it.
But Dean was just like, hop to it, burn that fucking journal, and Sam's like, hells no, I'm the research guy, I gotta read this journal.
Yeah,
Gotta make sure.
there might be
Yeah.
something useful in here. And if Sam didn't read it, Dean would have been dead.
Yeah.
And I caught the tail end of the episode before I watched it. Well, she was doing it, and I saw that scene where the ghost is vanquished and all that, and I'm like, well, look, yet another episode where Dean is saved at the last minute by Sam setting something on fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Stick to the classics, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was it just me, or did she actually stab Dean? Because the whole car ride after that, while Sam's driving, Dean is like, favoring his one side, and it looks like it hurts for him to breathe. Like he just got stabbed.
No, it didn't penetrate him, but
No, I know it didn't visibly, but there was a cut away for a few seconds while Sam was burning something, and they
He may
used that
just be-
same cut last episode to hide the fact that Dean was too late to save what's his face.
He may just be bruised or something. I don't think he's actually cut.
I think it has something to do with the mark, which is why he's accepting the fact that for him it might be terminal, even though Sam's like, hell no, it's not. You can't accept that. I think it has to do with the mark, or he's connecting it to the mark, but it might be something unrelated. He might actually be sick. He might actually have like appendicitis or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, we haven't seen really too much of Dean. I mean, we have, but while he's been human with the mark, like it's been within a couple weeks of him being human. It's not like he's been human for like a year with this mark or anything like that. So we don't really know the effects of the mark on a human. We know what it does to a demon. Demons are able to withstand it, and they're not completely like bypass all the side effects of it, but they're able to live. So
Yeah.
we don't know if the mark is physically causing like Dean in human form any pain or anything like that.
But I mean, we seem to have recently gone from Dean is out of control with the mark to he's super in control, and it doesn't make sense.
Even after axing Kane.
Yeah, if he even did axe Kane, because I don't think so.
Yeah, that was very suspect.
He's repressing a lot of things so he doesn't get Sam super alert, and Sam decides to like throw him into a dungeon in the bunker or something.
Yeah, but we also haven't seen him visually and physically struggle with like, I really want to kill that guy for no reason.
What if this probably won't work, but I was saying, what if Kane possessed Dean? What if Kane's actually in Dean? But then I know they have those symbols and stuff carved into their like rib cages that Castiel did, and they have the tattoos and stuff like that.
Those are gone.
Those symbols are long gone. They got
Are
the
they?
tattoos still. Yeah.
They have the tattoos. They no longer have the
They
bone
did
thing.
it.
They took it away for was it for so that Sam could get possessed by?
Oh,
What's
okay,
his
yeah,
face?
but Dean's are gone too.
Deans
That's
are
a good
gone
question.
too.
I
Yeah.
actually don't.
They're both gone because they needed an angel to find them in season 5, one of the archangels or whatever, and they basically said, scour this out of our ribs or whatever like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if Kane actually like is possessing Dean on some sort of level, I mean, because he's like what is it? He's a knight of hell. The traditional tattoos that they have may not work on knights. We don't know for sure.
Very true. They are super demons.
I think it's, for me personally, I think like he did kill Kane, but Kane had something to tell him and said, you kill me, you're gonna kill yourself because the mark is connected to me. Eventually you're gonna die. I think it's gonna go around that road. Of course, Dean's not gonna die. Sam's gonna find some loophole and save him, but I think that's what Kane told Dean, was that now that I'm dead, you're eventually gonna die because the mark dies with me.
I want one of them to just die.
It's gonna happen eventually.
But we always see them die and then they come back like within the next episode because they're like dead over the season break, and then they come back in the following episode. But it's just like, can we just kill somebody off at least for like a season? Like, just give us one whole season
Without one of them.
Or not. I don't even think that to change it up they have to have one of them die permanently. If you just change up like the sides that they're on, if like Sam joins the angel side and Dean's on the demon side and there's a whole war, that's changing up the relationship and the dynamics. Just that change it up, something like that.
Even that, yeah, that could work. But more of Dean and his womanizing. Him and the nun had some quips at each other. I liked it.
That nun was funny.
The
I liked
nun
her.
was funny.
The nun was good, but Dean's confession with the priest was even better.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
To that. So, his confession. What recent events was he referring to, do you think? Is it just everything that's happened since he got the mark?
He treated Crowley like shit. he left Crowley in that fucking bar and called him basically a little bitch. So you know what? That's the recent events.
The bromance.
Listen, I don't think Dean is too broken up about that.
I don't think he is.
Of all the things that's going on inside Dean, I don't think he's too broken up about it.
He should be.
It's wishful thinking,
No,
Nikki.
you're
It's wishful
right.
thinking.
Crowley's still broken up about it.
Oh, of course. Crowley is devastated. He lost the love of his life.
Ever since that moment, Crowley has been different.
Yeah.
It's pretty terrible.
I mean, and I think if that hadn't happened, he wouldn't be so susceptible to his mom, you know?
That's very true.
I don't think Rowena would have gotten away with half the stuff she's been getting away with.
Because
Even
Crowley,
a quarter.
he's a master manipulator, and he's being manipulated. Now, true, it's his mother, but still.
But I feel like it's the last couple episodes, especially. I feel like he knows. He sees what she's doing. He knows what she's doing. He's just letting her get away with it because he literally can't care anymore.
And it's just the
He literally can't even.
Yeah, he can't
He
even.
can't even.
And the way he did that, that he's like, "Mother, I've been thinking," and whatever he said, you're right and all that stuff. So you're gonna help me go attack the Grand Coven?
Oh,
no, fuck no! I brought them to you.
Here you go.
Her face, like,
happy birthday, Mother.
like, happy birthday, Mom. I brought them to you. I'm sorry. Say what again?
Huh?
Huh?
What was that? I'm sorry. You did what? Listen, you guys may think Rowena is annoying.
She is.
I love every single thing that she does and says.
I hate
I
her.
think she's fantastic.
I'm split on her. I mean,
She's-
she has her moments.
She is Queen Sass, and I love it.
I absolutely hate her.
Her sass is amazing, but her actions are way over the top.
Yeah.
Way, way, way over the top. They don't need to be that over the top.
She's
They don't
like a
need to
kid
be.
having a tantrum almost.
Yeah.
Like she walks out of, Crowley basically tells her off. She walks out and
Spartacus!
just throws her hands out and blows up all the glass in the room. Like, that's not a tantrum.
No, it is. It is. It's amazing.
I
I
would've-
love her so much.
If
Love
she
her.
were my mom, I would have threw her back in the dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you can see it on Crowley's face. You can see it the way he sits on the throne. He just doesn't care about anything anymore. That's why she's getting away with everything.
Yeah,
He's like,
it's-
yeah, sure, Mom, whatever.
She
I literally don't care.
gave the guy 2 faces.
That was so funny.
See, that would have been a little hilarious. I mean, I probably would have laughed. Being, come on, you're the freaking devil. You are the king of hell. That is hilarious.
Everything she's saying is not wrong,
No.
No, it's not. That's the thing. It's not wrong.
but I still hate her.
I love her so much.
Well, she faces off against Olivet, Grand Coven head priestess or whatever the hell her title is.
And which?
Head witch, after which she spills the beans that the
Head
Grand
witch.
Coven is just not so grand anymore. And who do we have to blame, kids? The Men of Letters.
Woohoo!
Which makes
dun.
sense, because the bunker that they're in, they have a lot of information on magic and spells and potion, and they had the Wicked Witch locked up,
Yeah, and I
for
mean,
Christ's sake.
I am so surprised that did not occur to me.
They had the Wicked Witch of the West. That's like...
Yeah.
I mean, they even use some of the spells themselves. They're not witches, but they've used them.
Right.
Yeah.
They seem, yeah, so they can't throw a fireball or do anything like that, but they could still put the ingredients together and cast a spell.
They can make potions. They can
they're-
make traps.
They're
Mhm.
giving us
And
so
wards.
much with the Men of Letters that I don't know why a
I know.
spin-off for the Men of Letters has not entered their brains
Oh,
yet.
Dom, I was thinking of that, because you've been saying that how many weeks now? A couple. That we would
Forever.
love
I
to
said
see.
it back when they announced the first
Yeah, no.
spin-off.
Yeah.
As soon as we got a lot of the Men in Letters stories, it's like this would be great.
This would be amazing. And they're setting it up. And yeah. So
Well, they're not gonna do anything with it.
I know.
So that's like the heartbreaking part.
So they raided the witches for magic. What's Rowena going to do with this information, you think?
Well, she knows that the Winchesters are the only people that are hanging around from the Men of Letters, so
Right.
she's going to be super motivated to try to take them out now because they're corrupting her little boy, and now they have all the magics.
Yeah,
So she's like,
They're
I want that
corrupting
shit
her
back.
dear sweet Fergus.
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 I like her voice goes like super high pitched at the end of Fergus.
Fergus.
Dom's like, my head's going to explode.
Sorry, Dom.
I'm sorry,
hate
Dom.
her.
You have a headache.
I hate her
Fergus.
so much.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention she turned Olivet into a hamster.
Oh God, it was so cute.
And I love Crowley's reaction, like, nice touch.
It's almost something that I would do.
Something I might have done.
Runs in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I can't stand Rowena. I want to reach through the screen and choke her.
She is, whether she's a parent or not, I think she is the overarching villain of this season, like Metatron was last season.
I don't think she is. I think Crowley is. I think this is the
I
build
don't
up
think
to
there
Crowley
is an
being evil
overarching
again.
villain. Because you can't
No.
count Crowley as a villain. He was helping them for half the season.
You know,
Right,
Crowley's
but
a
this
gray
is the
area.
this whole season is the build up of his story of him taking the path to become what he was again.
Right.
They're putting him on this path. This whole season has been leading up to that.
Right, because season 4, when they introduced Crowley, he was out for... No, season 5, when they introduced Crowley, I'm sorry. He was out for numero uno. You know, he was a demon, crossroads demon, whatever. He didn't want to get caught up in the Lucifer bullshit. Then he was ruling hell, and he was evil. He was a villain. He was an antagonist. Now he's a gray area, because there are bigger villains. He's still out for numero uno, but... You know, they're wearing on him. They tried to turn him back into a human twice. Was it twice?
No, just once.
No, just the
Just one
once.
time.
He tried to burn his bones the first time.
Right,
Yeah.
that was that. So, that, screwed him up beyond imagining. And then Dean breaking up with him completely just hammered that nail back in.
Lost his boyfriend.
He lost his boyfriend.
It's a hard
Now-
time for everyone.
Here's my theory. Rowena is this season's overarching villain. At the end of this season, they're going to snuff her out somehow. And that's going to cause Crowley to snap and go full-on devil mode again.
I don't know, because the only way I can really see that playing out is Crowley killing her. Because
No.
I think he's going to go back to the badass he used to be and just be like, "Oh, Mom, well, snap your neck."
I would love
Done.
to see that, but I think she's going to weasel her little tendrils in there, and he's going to start agreeing with her, and, like, it's going to get better and better, and then, like, Dean is going to kill her, and that's just going to be the end of it, and Crowley's going to be like, I've been a little bitch this past year. Like,
I mean, I would
hell
say
with
that,
that.
but it's to me anyway, and I could be wrong, but to me it seems like Crowley knows she's being a weasel. Crowley knows exactly what she's doing. He just doesn't care and is like, "All right, Mom, whatever. Let's see where this goes."
No, I agree with both of you. That is what Crowley's doing. But I think it because it's the family bond at this point, and like we see that with the Winchesters all the time. Blood is thicker than water, and we're gonna see that with Crowley and Rowena.
He's
It's
gonna
gonna get
take
to
that
that
heat.
point where they're gonna be with each other again. They're gonna side. They're gonna stand together, same team or whatever. And Dean's gonna take her out. That's 100% what I think.
Right.
And
'Cause I can
Crowley's gonna
still
go
see-
apeshit. He's gonna
I
go
can
crazy.
still see like points of this where either of them could turn on each other. Like
yeah.
they don't care that much about each other.
No, they don't. She's obviously using him for her own means, which she's pretty much achieved at this point. Grand Coven's
not really.
in sham. Well, no, not really.
'Cause she wants that magic for
she,
herself.
yeah, she wants the knowledge of it. I mean, she's already a skilled witch. She just needs, the books, the writings, the recipes, whatever.
The spells,
The spells.
everything. Yeah. All that fun stuff.
It's, I don't know. I've been slowly, the last few episodes, been like, with the exception of the Kane episode, I'm just like, I'm starting to get so done with this. It's getting, monotonous and boring. And now, I was thinking the same thing after this episode, but now talking to you guys about it, I'm more excited for the next couple episodes.
Yeah.
I wasn't before this podcast. Now I am. Thank you, all three of you.
You're welcome.
It's kind of
I
a
didn't say
rough
anything.
position because this season, I'm gonna say the show in general has been on a decline since season 7, and that
I
could
will
very
side with
well be attributed to was it Kripke that left?
Kripke?
Kripke,
Yeah,
whatever.
he left. One of the he left, and one of the other executive producers took over.
Yeah, and season 7 was a disaster. It really was.
They lost Bobby.
It wasn't just that. It was the Leviathan. That story was all over the place. Like, that made no sense. Everything.
It was all over the place. They're a bunch of evil monsters. It's like, then all of a sudden at one point it's like, no, we're here to cure cancer. We're going to fix you. Everything's going to be all good. And then it's like, no, we're just doing that so we can eat you.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. So the show kind of like lost its way at that point, and it's been trying to gain its footing back, and it's been improving over since then, but it has not gotten back to where they were during season 6. It just has not gotten back to that point yet.
I think honestly, season 5, honestly.
Season 5 was, and I was telling Omi this
I still
earlier.
have problems with season 6.
Season 5 was my favorite season because it was almost all plot. Even the filler episodes advanced the plot, which, I mean,
see, you guys. Season 6 was the one that had the French mistake in it, so the show was still really good up to that point.
This season was amazing because of one episode.
No, I'm just saying that's the season that had that whole storyline,
right?
Involving the trickster. Everything was still going on at that point. That season was great.
That's true.
You know what? Season 6 was good.
There was still a lot of angel espionage and shit.
Yeah, season 6 was still
the whole angel demon war is kind of tolling. It's just like the show didn't start out that way.
No,
and,
the show started very episodic,
and it brought me to the point there. The pastor in this episode, the priest, whatever, had the conversation with Dean, and it was like, do you believe in God or whatever? And Dean's like, I believe in him. I just don't think he believes in us. Which, it's like, are we ever going to find out exactly what's going on with God? Don't you dare start with Chuck.
I was not going to say it, but since you said it.
I think we'll find out by the series finale. They're not gonna drop that
they're
card.
Totally just gonna leave that up in the air for people to dream about when it's the end of the fucking series.
They
completely.
may do that too. They could
stupid.
do that too.
Why would they do that?
# Big G revealed.
Gee.
I don't know. Interesting stuff. I'm actually, like I said, more excited for the next couple episodes after talk, because now I have the theories rattling around in my head.
Yeah.
Well,
I really want more.
You know what I think? I think Rowena's gonna stir up some shit, because, that's what she's there for. And then there's gonna be this big power clash because of the Mark of Cain with Dean, and then something's gonna rumble, it's gonna weaken the cage that Lucifer's in, and boom, Lucifer!
Oh!
Boom!
Oh, God, wait. If Lucy comes back...
Lucy in the sky.
I'll lose my shit.
Well, see, that's the thing. I was going to say, but Lucifer would be uncontested. No, he wouldn't be uncontested. Because Michael's in the cage, too.
Yes.
And so is Adam.
No, they said at this point Adam's soul is completely destroyed.
We don't know that.
They say that, but, his soul's destroyed. Doesn't mean he's not a fucking demon, playing freaking poker with them.
Or that... Could an angel possess a body that doesn't have a soul? Because Michael could just be walking around in an Adam meat suit. I mean,
that's true.
That's totally on the table, I think.
So I don't think Crowley or Rowena are the big baddies. I think something's gonna happen between all of them. There's gonna be a big bang. The cage is gonna get weakened, and a bigger evil's gonna come out, and that's how they're gonna end the season.
Can we bring the Horseman back, please?
I would love that.
I miss Death so much. He's so funny.
And they underplayed the other 3 horsemen in that, but they were, if you think about it, the 4 most powerful, short of God, the 4 most powerful beings in
I don't
existence.
feel they underplayed them. Pestilence
was nasty.
He was
my
nasty.
God.
Yeah, they were all nasty when you really think about it, but they made Death obviously he, after his conversations with Dean, basically, I'm on par with God. We're both the same age. We've been around forever.
Well, when it comes down to it, Death is going to be the most powerful of the horsemen.
Obviously.
And he's going to be the one that's the most influential to human life, because he's the exact opposite of human life.
Right.
So they're going to deal with Death more than they're going to deal with any of the other 3.
Yeah, Pestilence, you're right, was nasty. It's like, you have a horrible case of dengue fever mixed with typhoid and something else. It's like, oh, and you don't know. Oh, yeah, and syphilis. And you apparently have never had your chickenpox vaccine. Or have never had the chickenpox. So you got that too now.
Well, at that point, it would be shingles. It wouldn't even be chickenpox, but yeah.
No.
Oh, no, if she never had it before, she would have full-blown chickenpox. You need to have had the chickenpox in order to get shingles.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it still doesn't even exactly work that way. I mean, people are like, after you get the chickenpox, it's always the shingles. No, that's not how it works.
She got it twice.
I've had it multiple times. And I haven't had shingles. It's just been the chickenpox.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know. Good theories. Good stuff. Next episode, called Inside Man. Dean and Rowena face off against each other. Sam and Cass... More Castiel. We haven't seen him in a few episodes.
Yeah.
Sam and Cass follow up on a lead about the Mark of Cain. Dean and Rowena meet. Didn't they already meet? They definitely met.
Yeah.
They met.
I'm sure they met.
Yeah, Idjit.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Oh, yeah. He mentions you idiot.
Bobby.
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 The inside man is
He's Bobby. Now, is he just a soul in heaven, or is he an angel now?
He's a soul in heaven.
He's my
Well,
angel.
have we gone over this? Human souls don't become angels. That's not how it works,
That's not
right?
how it works.
You know what? Things have changed in heaven so fucking much. It doesn't goddamn matter.
You know what? You know what? I mean, I feel like they've already established that a human soul does not become an angel, but maybe they could like introduce a creature like the Nephilim, which are kind of like.
There was one of them. They killed.
There
it.
was.
Cass cut its heart out.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. But that's a child of a. Oh, okay.
angel,
Never mind. I'm getting my lore mixed up. Ignore me.
No, they're pretty much established indirectly that there were a finite amount of angels created at the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's it. Demons can be made because they're twisting and like perversions of the human soul that Lucifer figured out how to do or something like that. But no new angels.
What we
That's not to say that they couldn't make them.
No, that's not to say that a being of immense power couldn't, make them, or they couldn't
Maybe
find
that's
the
what
spell.
Castiel's been up to.
Maybe it's on the angel tablet. Maybe it's somewhere like, to create new angels, do this.
I mean,
Now I missed Kevin.
all these angels have died. I mean, they're running out of ammunition as far as halos and wings. They need to make more.
Is Kevin up in heaven?
No, remember? Don't you guys remember the last time we saw Kevin? There's no souls can get into hell. There is a giant line in purgatory, not in purgatory, but in the world between.
Oh
So
yeah, Kevin's a
everyone
ghost.
who's died
right?
since
Right.
they closed the door to heaven has not been able to get in.
Kevin's still a ghost, like following his mom around, right?
Probably.
No, I think she took him home to lay him to rest or something. He was
I
gonna
don't
burn
know.
his bones or something. I forgot.
I forget too. So,
But-
interesting. In the preview, you see them holding a gun to Metatron.
Because don't put your thumb up because it's a red herring.
Mm-hmm. It is a
Because
red.
they're gonna be like, someone's gonna want to shoot him or whatever, and then like Cass or someone is gonna be like, no, don't do it, and then they're
It's gonna
not
be
gonna
Bobby.
do it. They're gonna pussy out.
It's gonna be Bobby telling him not to do it.
So they're holding up Metatron. Dean is with Rowena. She wants to break into the bunker, probably.
Of course.
Fun stuff. Anyway,
If
that's
she
our
can
show.
learn how to break into this bunker, she can learn how to break into all the other ones. And all the magic and information is spread out among all the bunkers. So
Yeah, I mean,
she
the
just needs to
wards-
know how to get into one.
Yeah, the wards are meant to keep out like everything, so it's just
Mm-hmm.
how to get around the wards, I guess. Counter spells or something.
Just get Grant Ward to come in.
Oh, god damn it. That's our show, everybody.
I don't even watch that show, and that's horrible. Horrible fucking joke.
I know. Everybody hates Ward. Traitor McGee.
Hey, I
face.
saw a freaking picture of him. and
Spoilers.
He looks so much better in a beard than he did clean shaven. That's me.
I also agree with that.
See?
I do too. I agree.
Although I
Beards
don't
for
think
life.
he's attractive because he's a terrible person.
I don't even know what the hell's going on. All I saw was a picture of him with his beard and one without, and I was like, he looks so much better in a beard.
I want to see
Beardy
Bobby come in
McGregor.
clean shaven.
He's not going to be clean shaven.
I want to see it.
You know what? In every show I've seen him in,
He's had that
never
beard.
he's
I know.
never been clean shaven.
I know,
does
that's
not
why I
shave
wanna
that
see it.
Beard.
That is exactly why I want to see it.
I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Leo?
You
Angels
can find
can
me
sing.
at Cliomoto on the socials and on Twitch at the Cliomoto.
Omi?
You can find me on Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyVenom24.
I'll do for you what I did to Erica. There, now you can see.
You can find me. Damn it.
Hey,
You can find.
How's it feel, Dom? How's it feel?
You can find me at Phenomena.
no, no,
Cover both bases.
PHENOMEDOM on the Twitter.
On the On the Twitter.
You can find me on the
Twitch
Twitch at Philodrin. Right there. You can also find all of us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, MySpace, ASOTV Podcast. You can follow us at those places, mostly YouTube, for some more podcasts or some of your favorite TV shows. Thank you all for watching. Have a lovely night. Her faces just keep getting better.
I'm a pretty princess.
I'm a pretty princess. Arr.
Arr, I'm a pirate princess. Arr.
Shikamagnu.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hail Hydra.